Hey there, welcome to my channel. If you haven't watched part 1 yet, be sure to check it out for a solid foundation. In part 2, we'll be exploring some more advanced data types and their usage in Python. So let's get started. Python data types are used to define the type of a variable. There are several built-in data types that you can use to store and manipulate different kinds of data. Here are the main data types in Python. In numeric types: integer numbers, floating point numbers, and complex numbers. Next is sequence types. In sequence types, there are 3 data types: strings, list, and tuple. Next is mapping type. There is only one data type in mapping, and that is dictionary data type. Next is set types. There are 2 data types, set and frozenset. Next is Boolean type. There is one data type in Boolean, and that is bool. And lastly, none type, which has only none. These are the main data types you'll encounter in Python. Each data type has its own characteristics and is used for specific purposes. Understanding these data types and how to use them effectively will greatly enhance your Python programming skills. We have already discussed integers, strings, lists, and floats in the previous video. Now, we are going to discuss tuples, dictionaries, sets, frozensets, bool, and none type. Firstly, let's understand tuples. A tuple is an ordered, immutable sequence of elements. Tuples are similar to lists, but unlike lists, they cannot be modified once created. Tuples are represented using parentheses or the tuple function. Let me show you an example. My tuple equals, inside the parentheses, let's say 1, 2, 3, A, B, C. Now simply we will print it. Print my tuple. So, it will display all elements of my tuple in the terminal. Next, let's understand dictionaries. A dictionary is a built-in data structure that allows you to store and retrieve values using a key-value pair mapping. It is also known as an associative array or a hash map in some other programming languages. A dictionary is created using curly braces or the dict constructor. Each key-value pair in the dictionary is separated by a colon. The key serves as a unique identifier, and the associated value can be of any data type, such as integers, strings, lists, or even another dictionary. Here's an example of a dictionary. Dictionary equals, inside the curly braces, name, let's say John, age, 30, city, New York. Now simply we will print the dictionary. Print dictionary. Dictionaries provide an efficient way to search and retrieve values based on their keys. They are mutable, meaning you can modify, add, or remove elements after creation. Python dictionaries are widely used for tasks such as data indexing, lookup tables, and storing related information together. Next, let's understand sets. A set is a built-in data structure that represents an unordered collection of unique elements. It is designed to provide efficient membership tests, union, intersection, and other set operations. Sets are mutable, meaning you can add or remove elements from them. Sets are created using curly braces, or the set constructor. You can pass an iterable, such as a list or a tuple, as an argument to the set constructor to create a set with its elements. Duplicate elements are automatically eliminated, and only unique elements are retained in a set. Here's an example of sets in Python. Fruits equals, inside the curly braces, let's say mango, banana, and orange. Now simply, we will print the fruits set. Print fruits. Now create a set using the set constructor. Numbers equals set Inside the square brackets, or you can use any brackets, let's say 1 2 1 2. Print numbers. As you can see in the terminal, it prints the numbers in the form of sets and removes the duplicate values. Next, let's understand frozen sets. A frozen set is an immutable version of the built-in set data type. It is an unordered collection of unique elements. Similar to a set, but once created, its elements cannot be modified. This means you cannot add or remove elements from a frozen set after it has been created. The frozen set type is useful in situations where you need a set-like object that you want to ensure remains constant and cannot be changed. It is commonly used as a key in dictionaries or as an element in other sets. You can create a frozen set by passing an iterable, such as a list or a tuple, to the frozen set constructor. Here's an example. My underscore set equals frozen set. Inside the square brackets, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Print my set. Since frozen set objects are immutable, you cannot perform operations that modify the set, such as adding or removing elements. However, you can perform various set operations on frozen set objects, such as union, intersection, and difference, using methods like union, intersection, and difference. These methods return a new frozen set object containing the result of the operation. We will discuss these methods in the upcoming videos. In summary, a frozen set in Python is an immutable set-like object that cannot be modified once created. It is useful in situations where you need a constant set of elements. Next, let's understand bool. In Python, bool is a built-in data type that represents a Boolean value. A Boolean value can be either true or false. The bool type is used to represent logical values and is often the result of comparisons and logical operations in Python. Boolean values are essential for decision-making and control flow in programming. They are commonly used in conditional statements, example if statements and loops, to determine the execution path based on the truth or falsehood of certain conditions. Here are some examples of defining Boolean variables. X equals true. Y equals false. In summary, bool is a built-in data type in Python that represents Boolean values, which can be either true or false. True represents a condition that is true or valid. It is considered equivalent to the integer value 1. When used in arithmetic operations, it behaves as 1. False represents a condition that is false or invalid. It is considered equivalent to the integer value 0. When used in arithmetic operations, it behaves as 0. Next, and lastly, none type. None type is a special data type that represents the absence of a value or the lack of any specific object. It has a single value, none, and is used to indicate the absence of a value where one is expected. Here are a few key points about none type. None is the sole instance of the none type in Python. It is often used to initialize variables before assigning them a meaningful value. Functions can also return none when they do not have a specific value to return. None is considered a falsy value, meaning it evaluates to false in a Boolean context. Here's a simple example that demonstrates the usage of none type. In the example above, the code checks if the variable name is not equal to none, and if it's true, it prints the value of name, which is Jack. Otherwise, if name is none, it prints none. So, the output of this code is Jack. That's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you found it informative and enjoyable. If you have any questions or suggestions, please feel free to leave them in the comments section below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell to stay updated with our latest content. And remember, your support means the world to us. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.